Hello everybody, welcome back to another one of my Tabletop Simulator Casual League battle reports. Today I've been wanting to take a look at Idoneth Deepkin for quite a while, so I decided to dip my toe in to see what exactly I would make, and I found it pretty interesting actually. I decided to use the new warband coming out of White Dwarf, Sirenized Razors, using that as the core, adding in a couple of extra things to see if it would work, and it's okay, it's very much okay. I know you guys at home don't like it when I include allies and Bladeborn into my warbands, so I tried to make it as pure Idoneth Deepkin as possible. I think it came out fine. Today we're going to be playing against Sylvaneth. I do want to go through my list a little bit on Warcry just to show you what I was doing and why I was doing it. A lot of testing is involved when I look into different warbands to see what exactly they can build. This is one of those test games, and yeah, I was pretty happy with how it went. I don't know how it would act against other warbands, but I think as a first step, it's not totally terrible. But first, before we get into Warcry, if you like what you see and you want to see more of this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, you can give me some support more here on YouTube. You can give me some support over on Patreon, or you can give me some support over on Streamlabs if that's something for you. Either way, you'll get to see behind the scenes content, you'll get to see videos before they're released, and you'll get to have a little bit of a say into the kind of content that I make in the future. But yeah, let's go into Warcry. Let's check out the warband, and then we'll get into the battle report. Okay, so here we are. I wanted to test out Sirenized Razors. Let me just pull up the warband, show you what I brought. It was Sireni, it was Sylvaneth, and these two. And then also on top of that, I wanted to take Elthane Soul Raid. We're going to take Elthane Ill-Fated, and of course you cannot take Deepkin without taking the best thing in the list, which is the Killing King with Polearm. So if we pull up this warband and we take a look at the fighters themselves, and we're going to take a look at the abilities. Yes, it's a 6-man warband, 990 points, leaves 10 points for blessings, but there wasn't really any space here. There's not really much you can get for 10 points, really. So the reason why I brought these things, I've been mulling around Elthane's stats. I've been doing a lot of work in Chaos using Truebloods. And if you look at Elthane, and if you look at his equivalent, his equivalent is the Ishiran Soul Render. And if you take a look at them, these guys and the Truebloods fulfill a very similar role. Now, Truebloods, of course, have the best net in the game. They have a no dice roll needed net. It's a 3 inches. It's pretty good. The Soul Render and Elthane, they both have a net on a 3+, which isn't as good, but I think they make up for it in other ways. The Soul Render definitely has a better profile, 4425, which is the same as the True Blood, but it's got that 3-inch range, 3424, which means it can really keep out of the way of those enemy fighters that you are trying to net. It's also a little bit quicker, and it's also got a couple more wounds. It is a little bit more expensive than True Blood, 10 points, but I mean, that's comes with what you get, right? You can't have everything. Going back to Elthane himself, Elthane is basically the same as a Soul Render, except it doesn't have the range 2 on its base attack. It loses a point of crit, but it still has that 3424 damage profile at 3 inches, which is nice. A few more wounds, which is good. Still keeps the movement 5, and it's 150 points, so much cheaper than the True Blood or the Soul Render itself. That's kind of why I went for Elthane. I think as a True Blood substitute, maybe being able to use that Idoneth Deepkin reaction a little bit, I think it could be quite decent. Of course, we're going to take the Killing King because it's a Killing King is basically the best thing in the list. And we're going to take Sirenized Razors. A little bit about these two guys, the 210 points, Rengalis and Althir, I think his name is. I think they're okay. I think 10 wounds is fine, movement 5 is fine, toughness 4 is fine. I think they're a little bit expensive, but what I'm comparing them really to here is something like a Bestigor. Bestigor have very similar profiles to these guys. They don't have the 2-inch range, the Bestigor, so having that extra point of range, I think is quite nice. Rengalis does have the 3-inch super poke spear, which is okay. It helps him keep around for a little bit longer. And Althir, he's got that extra attack at 1-inch range. They're all a straight 4, which is also good. Gets around that big problem that elves have. So I think they're fine. I don't think they're amazing, but in the context of Idoneth Deepkin, they're probably some of the best troops that you can get. Then we've got Sylvaneth. I really like Sylvaneth. Okay, so 120 points. He gets the 8 attacks at strength 3 with a 1-2 damage profile. Movement 5, which is good. Toughness 4, good. 18 wounds, which is also good. He's got a couple of abilities that we're going to look at. And then we got Sirenai herself. You're bringing her mainly for her Hammertide ability. So, Hammertide. You're going to pick a corner of the battlefield, and we're going to draw a straight line 1 millimeter from the center of this fighter's base to that corner, and then enemy fighters whose base touches that line can't fly, jump, or climb until the end of the battle round, and then you take a bunch of damage at the end, right? I think that Cyrene is a really good meta pick if you know that you're going to go into an event with something like a Chimera or big flying monsters or something similar. Because what you can do is from all along the other side of the battlefield, use Hammer Tide, stop it from flying, and suddenly it's got to walk, and it takes a long time to get there. Anyone you use it on basically has to walk effectively because they can't jump, they can't climb, they can't do any kind of movement abilities they can't use. So I think it's very useful. She's very expensive at 200 points, though she does have that crit 7, which is real interesting, and I think that could get a little bit of damage. You'll see during the battle report, like a crit hit on this is 10 damage, which is actually pretty good. I was talking about the reaction and how I think that might be able to help stuff like your Soul Render get in there with the net and to protect it a little bit more. So if an enemy fighter finishes within 3, you need another friendly fighter visible to the fighter that's being charged, and then that fighter that's being charged isn't going to be able to be attacked. It needs to be within range of one of the enemy fighter's weapons. So you have them next to each other, they get charged, one of them reacts, and it can't be attacked. So, interesting. I thought we could do things with Sylvaneth and with the Soul Render, or with the little guys. That's what I was thinking about. And then I also talked about the reaction on Sylvaneth with Inkjet, which is really funny. Your opponent rolls his dice. For every miss, Sylvaneth gets to make a move. It's not a move action, so he just gets to move out of the way, which is kind of funny. And if all the attacks miss, then the guy who's attacking can't make any attack actions. So I think that's pretty fun. As a warband, I think that it's a fun warband. I don't think it's going to be winning any massive awards. It does have the Killing King with polearm, and of course there are ways to make this better. Because you've got Elthane in there already, you don't really need Cyrene. You could replace her with something like a Questa Soulsworn, and then the Questa Soulsworn can use his double, give the Kelling King bonus move, get the Kelling King to shoot across the battlefield, the King can attack, and nuke a thing. That instantly makes the warband far better. It also saves you a bunch of points, which allows you to put boosts on the King. So yeah, that's where we are. I think it's okay. I think it's a well enough rounded warband, despite being really, really small. And yeah, you guys can see what you think. We're going to check out the battle report. I'm playing Idoneth Deepkin today. I've got Cyrene here. She's going to be going with, I got the names, Alatir and Ringlaith, along with the Squid, Sylvaneth, which is really, really cool. Like the best model produces. Yeah. I'm bringing Elthane Ill-Fated with me. Elthane is pretty decent. He's basically a net. He's a net on a 3+, which is nice. And then an Achillean King, because he's basically the best model in the entire warband. So we're going to be playing like...
We're giving him a run for the money.
Exactly. So we're going to be playing like that. And on the other side, it looks like you're playing Sylvaneth. Mm-hmm. We got Arch Revenant, couple of Dryads, Greatsword, Gossamid, Greatsword.
Yeah, so I'm got a slight modification of a warband I actually own, and then I started getting deeper into Warcry and kind of regretted my list. I'm like, I should play with something I've never touched before.
This is what it is, right? I basically play with different things every week just to mess around with builds and try and find out what the next really cool thing might be. I think, what's her name? Cyrene. There we go. I think Cyrene has a lot of play to her, so hopefully should be good, I think. We are going to be playing... What are we playing? Race to the Ground. There are 3 objectives. You get points for controlling objectives, controlling 2 or more from your opponent, controlling more than your opponent. We can't control more than 1 at a time. The secondary is the first time in a battle round a fighter within 3 inches of an objective is taken down. The opponent of that fighter's controlling player scores 2 victory points. So be the first to kill a guy within range of an objective and you get more points. And then the twist, after the initiative phase, if you're losing, you can pick an objective and remove it from the battlefield. The initiative phase each battle round. So this will basically happen from turn 2 onwards, and we will be able to start removing objectives. And we should have 3 of them, but there are only 2 here. So let's put a 3rd one. So we know what mission we're playing. This is all set up. So shall we roll for Attacker Defender then, where Attacker will be setting up first?
Sure.
I roll a 3. Yeah. Okay, so you can choose Attacker Defender. I guess you want me to be the attacker. And then we will...
balanced map, so...
Yeah, and then we'll roll for red or blue deployment. I roll a 6. So I'm going to set up first, and I get to choose where I set up. Hammers come on round 2, so we need our daggers. and Arche. Does it matter which side I'm on? I don't think so massively, because I can just fly and you can fly and we can all fly. You've got Arch Revenant, Dryads, and then one kind of hunter and a Gossamer. Okay, I'm going to take red side because I'm here. I will set up my dagger. No Divine Blessings this time. It's all just real basic. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, I don't have any blessings on this one.
There we go. So these two are set up, the Kenning King and Cephalanair.
So I'll set up my dagger.
Okie, and I'll put ill-fated Ringglass. If you can go next one. Help your friend, Ringglass. There we go. Right, so let's lower deployments, and we're going to begin. So good luck to you, sir. Let's roll initiative. Okay, I got a triple and 3 singles. You got 2 doubles and 2 singles. I think I'm going to bank my wild dice. So 3. Oh, should I go for a quad? God, yeah, we're going to go quad. So quad 6 and a triple. That's what we're going to do. And on your side, all right, so you're going to bank. So 2 doubles, 2 singles. Very good. So I have the choice whether to go first or second now. In that case, because I've got priority, I'm going to choose for you to go first. So go for it. Turn 1.
Wow, movement 10. Okay, I've got a movement of 4. Okay, well, let's see. Move. Yeah, he's going to end his activation.
Very good. Okay, I guess we'll do Cephalanair in that case. We'll move. He's got 5, which is pretty cool. I need to go and get like these objectives. 3, 4. Go, Cephalanair. What I'll do is I will toggle this on so we can see exactly where the objectives are. Here we go. So Cephalanair has moved. He is done. There's an activation token for Cephalanair. And here's one for your boy. There we go. Yeah. Good stuff. Let's see how you all move.
All right. I think I'd like to use a double for larval shafts.
Go for it. I have no clue what that does. I've never seen anyone use the Gossamer Archers before.
So it adds half the value of this ability, the 5s,
nice.
To the straight characteristic of the next missile attack action made by the fighter this action.
Fun. So you're going to be winning on 3s then, in that case, because I'm only toughness 4. You'll go to strength, what if I'm 6?
All right, and they've got... So we got 2 shots.
So 2 hits. You do 2 damage. Cephalanair. And then, do you want to go again?
Yep, I'll go again, but this one is...
It's normal.
So it's just the next.
You are 4. Oh, that's fun. There we go.
It's a 1-4.
Cool. All right. This is 6.6. Oh, this will work. Okay, I'm going to do a Killing King. He is going to rampage. So he gets a 6-inch move. He's got fly, which is great. Going to go there. The Killing King has a 2-inch range on his polearm, so he's going to stab at you with the free attack from the rampage. You are toughness 4, so we're going to be winning on 3s. 3s with 4 attacks. Here we go. Oh, ooh. Jesus. Okay, so we're going to do 15, a casual 15 damage to your Kenneth Hunter, and then he's going to attack again. We're going to do another 9. Okay, and then he's going to attack once more. You die. God, that does not usually happen. Okay, was that Hunt? Good job, Killing King. You're the best. Right, so that's done. So now you've got Arch Revenant and you've got 2 Dryads.
You've got a movement of 5. So let's move there. And I got 1 inch left. So that's 1 move. All right.
Alpha's got range 3. That's kind of crazy.
I think I went a little far.
Don't want to get hit by our Revenant because that would be horrible.
You don't want to take the Dryad bait?
No, I don't think I do. So move attack won't work, right? So and I've got 3 inches range, so I'm going to move Elephane here. So I cannot be... How many dice you got left? You have a double. Okay, so I need to worry about 11 inches, and you've got another 2-inch range. Is that right? God, so it's like 13 is the real range of your guy. Well, I'm just going to accept I'm going to take the attack. So we're going to attack your Dryad from here. I've got 3-inch range, 3 dice hitting on 3s, doing 2-4 damage. We're critting today. 4, 6, that's 8 damage to Dryad. There we go. Your move, Elephane. Yeah, I think he can take the hit, actually. He's got 24 wounds, so he shouldn't just die.
Let's activate with my other Dryad.
Was that move, I guess?
Move, yep.
Okay, so Ringglass also has a 3-inch. So he's going to move here, and he's going to stab. So 2 attacks at strength 4, doing 2 4 damage. Actually, he can go. He's gonna use his 2-inch profile and just move in a little bit more. So 3 attacks at strength 4, doing 1 4 damage. 3 attacks, strength 4, so winning on 3s, doing 1 4 damage. So we do 4, 5, 6 damage. I am not missing, and the Dryad dies. There we go. Cool. So now it's just Arch Revenant. Who does he want to kill?
Let's do a little measure first. See if he can.
Yeah, he can move attack any one of these two. Because he's got the 2-inch range.
All right, so we'll move and then do onslaught. Okay, it does not like me holding it down.
Yeah, like when you move over things, right? Glass.
I think it's going to be Ringlath. I'm going to use onslaught.
So we're going to go to 5 attacks, winning on 4s.
Here we go.
2. It's one of these games.
Yeah.
All right. Your boy is done. Okay, so that's it, right? I get a point for killing a guy, and I get another point for killing more guys than you. It's controlling objectives. So I control an objective. I control 2 or more objectives because I've got the middle one as well. And I control more than you. Okay, there we go. So I get 3 points. And then I also get Bloody Fist because I killed your guy within 3 inches of an objective. So I get 5 victory points. And you get... Do you have this one? No, this is a draw. So I have this. I have this. And then this one is a draw. So I get 5 points.
I don't think I get any.
No. Right, so going into turn 2. Erase deployments, delete activation tokens. And now, so because you're behind, after we do this, you can pick an objective and remove it from the battlefield if you want to. But we need to roll our dice first. So, initiative. Okay, I got a triple, a double, and a single. You got 3 doubles. Okay, so
3 doubles.
To do my dice first. I got thingy coming on now. I've got. Wow, do I just go for another quad? 6 inches. Do I go for another quad? Probably. Or do I just guarantee? I think I guarantee going first, actually. We're going to guarantee going first. I'm going to make a single. There we go. And your wild dice now.
Initiative, I think I'm going to bank again.
Okay, so we're going to deploy Cyrene, Herald of the Abyss, and Idoneth. This is fine. You can go and support Squidman. It's after the initiative phase, so you can choose which one you want to delete.
All right, I think I'm going to delete this far one. Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Unlock that. Blossomid and a kind of Hunter. It's fine also. Okay, so that's deployed. I'm going first. Let's lower the deployments. I think we start with Elthane, Ill-Fated, what we're doing? I think so, maybe. Am I engaged with anybody? No, I'm not actually engaged with anybody. That kind of works. Okay, let's see. Elthane is going to throw a net at your Art Revenant. Yes, we're going to net it, or we're going to use a double. To net your Art Revenant. So this hits on a 3. One dice. I miss. Wow. You're amazing. Right, then Elthane is going to move out of range of your Arc Revenant. We are going to stab your Dryad. So we stab the Dryad. 4-4-2-4 is my profile. Have you got any reactions that you want to make?
Let's go with Vengeful Spites.
Right, is that if I hit, you do damage back? Is that right? You think so?
4 hit rolls. For each hit roll from the attack action that hits, allocate 1 damage point to the attacking fighter. For each crit, allocate 2.
Okay, so let's rolly. Oh, I missed 2, so I take 3 damage, and you take 6 damage. Yes. There we go. And Elthane is done. All right, you're up next.
I'm going to activate my Arch Revenant.
Sure. So I guess you're going to swing at Rengulath.
Yes.
Rengulath is going to counter. Is he going to use any dice?
I'm going to do double for Onslaught.
Very good. Go for it. So 5 attacks, winning on 4s, doing 2-5.
And rolling it.
So I do 1 damage back to you, and you do 5, 7, 9, 11 to me, killing Rengulath. There we go. And now you've got 1 more action. You're not in range of Elthane.
I think I'm going to go for a move.
Yeah.
And he's got a movement of 2 cool points. We just did a flip over the terrain.
Sure. Alright, Sylvaneth, you've got range 1, right? So we are not in range. Okay. Oh, I could have done the fancy Sylvaneth constricting strike thing. That would have been fun. Okay, I want to go kill this Gossamid, I think. So we're gonna go this guy. She's got 2-inch range. Yeah. Gonna move. We're gonna engage this Gossamid, and we're gonna swing at the Gossamid. Do you have any reactions that you want to make? So I am winning on 3s with 3 attacks, doing 1-4 damage. Okay, I do again 5 damage. I take 3 back. There we go.
Go for this Gossamed. What's the range on the... All right. I'm going to put him just outside of range.
Okay, so you moves on the Gossamed. So this is all done. We've got Sylvaneth with range 1, so that's all out of range. Got that. We got this. I think what we're going to do is do the Killing King. Am I on my base? Off my base. Okay, I basically need to move the whole 10, don't I? Okay. So we're going to move over him. Do the 10. Move on this side, and then we're going to use Storm of Blows to make my next attack action. Give it +2 attack, +2 dice. And we're going to attack your Arc Revenant. So we're going to be swinging with 6 dice, winning on 3s. Yeah. We do 2, 4, 6, 8 to the Arc Revenant. All right, so it's Kernoth Hunter and half with the Gossamed Archer. No, it's just out. Even if you use the...
Yep.
You're not move 5, are you? No, you move 4. So even if you use the double, you can't get here. You can contest this one, but it's not going to do anything for you this turn. This guy, if he disengages, he still can't go anywhere. So.
All right, we are going to move. Oh, I might as well use my double. I'll
sure.
Up my move.
Go.
So there's 5. Make sure I'm not on anything. Yeah.
All right. Good. So he's done. Right. So I've got Sylvaneth. What is Sylvaneth actually going to do? I think Sylvaneth is going to move. So Sylvaneth has 1 inch range, so we're going to move into here. So we're going to engage your Arc Revenant. No, we're going to engage your Arc Revenant. Sylvaneth is going to swing with 8 attacks because he's got 8 arms. Winning on 5s, doing 1-2 damage. We do 2 damage to the Arc Revenant. That's fun. There we go. And now you've got half action here, and I've got Sireni, however we want to pronounce it.
Let's draw from the Spirit Song. Remove any number of damage points allocated to this fighter up to the value of this ability.
So this Gossamed heals 5.
We will swing our 2 attacks, strength 3. So I'm hitting on 5s and 6s.
Nothing.
So
it is
all right.
done. So Sireni has 7-inch range. She's going to do something else. All of this is engaged except your boy. This is in range. Okay, and we're going to fire 2 shots into your Gossamed Archer. We are going to wound on 4s, and we're going to do 6 damage to your Gossamed. And that is it. Right, so I still claim this because it's 2v2. This one is contested, so nothing is going on here. So I get 1 point for having 1 point for having more than you, but I don't get 1 for having 2 or more. Who was the first guy who died?
I think I got it with
this guy, yeah?
Rengleth.
Yeah, Rengleth. Okay, so you get 2 points for that. Yeah, and that's it. That is it for this turn. So let's delete activation tokens and let's carry on. Turn 3. 2 doubles, 2 singles. Doubled on 4, so you do your wild dice first.
Best I can do is make that a triple or seize initiative, but I'm pretty sure I've got initiative. All right, I'm going to use one of my wild dice.
Sure.
That a double.
Okay. Single.
One of my wild dice to a single.
Very good. Okay, I'm going to make a 4 double and 2 singles, so you get to go choose if you want to go first or second. Also, you have less points than me, so you can choose to remove a objective.
Yeah, let's remove this far one.
So we're just fighting over the middle. Okay, so you can choose whether to go first or second.
All right, I will go first. That's awful. It's an awful ability for the Arch Revenant.
He's just a swing. He'll swing and he'll do damage. That's kind of his job.
Okay, let's open up with... We're going to open up with him, but we're going to start by spending our double 6 to do Draw from the Spirit Song. Healing him back 6.
Very good.
Up to 20. Let's delete those. And then we're going to attack on... Sylvaneth,
yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use the Inkjet reaction. So you're going to roll your dice. For every miss, I get a 2-inch move. And if you miss everything, you can't attack again for this turn.
Nice.
So you're winning on 4s with just 4 attacks because you healed.
All right, we're rolling it.
Okay, so you missed 3 and you do 5. So I get to move 6 inches. Let's go here. And then you have another action. You didn't miss everything, so you get to go do something again. You can swing at the Killing King if you want to.
Yeah, I don't have much else happening. So
Sure.
let's swing at Killing King.
So King, you're winning on 4s.
All right.
You do 5, 7, 9, 11 damage.
On Sylvaneth.
Okay, I think I need to activate the Killing King now. Sylvaneth has... So the King will activate. He will use a 4 to go +2 attacks. He's going to bully our Revenant. So he's going to go to 6 attacks, winning on 3s, doing 2, 5. We do 5, 10, 12, we do 14 to the Arc Revenant. And then for his second action, he is going to... Kunal of the Greatsword is 1 inch range. He's going to disengage. Oh, he can't attack the Arc Revenant because he was engaged with the Greatsword. So yeah, the Greatsword takes 5, 10, 12, 14 damage on the Greatsword. Actually, are you within killing distance now? I don't think so. No. 4 dice? No. So I'm still going to do the disengage. And we are done. King.
All right. So you have 5 move with Kurnoth. He's going to get within 1 inch, right?
Yeah. It's a move attack. It just wastes 1 action.
Well, I'm trying to squeak by and get to Sylvaneth.
Oh, no. Yeah, you can. Well, you've got to... I think you can. You got 4. Yeah, you can do it with your 4-inch move. Okay, so he moves there and is with 4 attacks hitting on 3s. 4 attacks hitting on 3s, doing 2, 5 damage. I'm going to react to counter.
All right. I think I'm going to activate Onslaught.
Okay, so 5 attacks. 5 attacks, winning on 3s. 1s and 2s will do damage back to you. Oh, okay, so you take 2, and I take 9. And I die. Okay, so that's all done. I've got a double left. I guess we will activate over here. Here will go... He's going to attack you. He's got a sweeping blow. He's going to go +1 attack. I will swing at the Gossamed. Any reactions? I'm going with 5 attacks, winning on 3s.
Oh yeah, let's go with Vengeful Spites.
First attack does 1, 2, 3, 4. And I take 4. And then I'm attacking again.
All right. And I can use reaction again?
Yep.
That'll tap him out.
You want to spite again?
Yep.
I do 2 alive, and that's it. Done. So your next one.
Let's activate this Dryad because he's gonna disappear very shortly.
What does he want to do?
We're gonna go attack. So he's got 4 attacks, strength 3, hitting on... What's our toughness here?
We're hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep. So you do 2. There you go. Second attack.
Yep, and then we'll do it again.
Another 2. Go. So that Dryad is done. This is all done here. So I can do Cyrene. Cyrene is going to shoot at your Gossamed. There are no reactions that you can make versus this. 2 shots, winning on 4s. You die, pop. And then I've got a 7-inch range. So I can shoot at your Kurnoth Huntmaster. I'll be winning on 5s. Shoot your Kurnoth Huntmaster. 3 damage to Kurnoth Hunter, even not Huntmaster. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, good. So I mean, I'm done. Okay, so your next one, you're done. So I can do Elfane. Elfane is going to swing with 4 attacks, winning on 3s. 4 attacks, winning on 3s. Dryad falls dead, and then Elfane is going to move. That Elfane is done. Okay, so control this switches, which means you get 2 points because you got 1 and you got more than me. Who killed the guy first?
I think it was Sylvaneth.
Definitely, yeah. But that wasn't within 3 inches of the objective, so no one gets the points for that. And that's it. That is it going into turn 4. The activation tokens. Roll the initiative. I roll a triple and 3 singles. So we have to roll off 2.
4. So my wild dice first. How's the Killing King looking? He looks great. That's a problem. Let's spend 1 to make this a quad.
Quad? Okay.
And 1 to make this... Yep.
Sure. I guess I'll make a double, because I should make the quad. No. Make a double. Actually, no. We're going to make a quad 4. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So, you choose to go first or second. I guess you're going first, so go for it. Revenant is at range, so he's got to move attack. And so is the Kurnoth Hunter, actually. So you'll have to use... Or you could use Rampage to do it.
Yeah, let's go with Rampage, and we're going to open with the Kurnoth Hunter.
Okay, go for it. So you can move up to 5. Fine. Fade from memory won't work. So yeah, I guess you're going to swing now. Free attack. I'm going to counter. So you are hitting on 3s with 4 attacks. Ooh, you missed. Oh no, you're hitting on 3s. So you hit 2. You need to roll 1 more dice, and you've hit 2 so far, and you take 1 in return. That's fine. I take
all right. Hitting on 4s. I'm going to roll
1 dice. Hitting on 3s.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, yeah, you're correct. There we go. Okay, so that was your free attack, and then you took 1 damage back. Okay, now you've got your normal actions.
1 damage. All right, and we will attack.
All right, so you have 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
On 3s. All right.
Yeah, that's it. You do counter, of course. So you take 1 back, and I take 6. Yeah, you got 6 left.
All right.
Now, do you want to use your last action?
Yep, last action and attacking.
So you do 4. So I live. Good. I'm alive, but I have a problem. How many wounds do you have? 6 wounds left. Elthane can do it. Yes, Elthane can do it. Okay, so I guess we'll go here. I will stab you. Any reaction? Oh, any reactions?
Yeah, he will do the spike.
Sure. So I have 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s, doing 4 damage. So 4 attacks. So hitting on 3, so hitting on 4 damage, which is fine. So you die. I take 2 back. So we both die. That's out of the way. Okay. You're next.
He's got a 2-inch range. So we will move. Yep, he's going to move and attack. Go after the Killing King.
Go for it. I have 5 wounds left. So you have 4 attacks, I believe. Yeah, 4 attacks, winning on 4s, doing 2-5 damage. You need 3 hits or a crit.
On 4s. All right.
Go for it. Okay, so this guy dies. Right. Very good. Now, the question is, what do I do? Right. I think we're going to go Sarinai. I got this quad. Okay, so I'm going to use the quad for Rampage. So I can move 4 into here. Vision to everybody. I get a free shot. I'm not within engagement. Okay, so that's too close. This, like that. Okay, so I get a free shot. The free shot's going to go into Huntmaster. 2 dice, winning on 5s. He dies.
That'll do it.
Yeah, take 10 damage. So that was my free actions. And then I'm going to move. I'm going to move into 2-inch range. I'm going to stab at you with 2 dice, winning on 5. Nothing. Sarinai is done. And now all I've got left is Elthane. Elthane is just going to move. He's going to jump over this thing into this to capture this objective. So, end of the game. So you got 2 points for being the first guy to kill. 2 victory points. Okay. Because you killed my guy first, right? So you got 2 victory points for that. I get a victory point for having more objectives than you, a victory point for capturing an objective, and that's it. So, end of the game, 9-6.
Not bad.
Yeah. All right. So that's that. That was Idoneth Deepkin versus Sylvaneth. It kind of evened out a lot. Like, after that first turn where I just kind of rampaged in and went pat on a guy. But yeah, you managed to pull it back. I never got to use Sarinai's ability. Hammertide, what you do, I don't know if you've seen it, you draw a straight line from the fighter to a table edge, a table corner. And anyone under the table corner can't fly, jump, or climb. And they take a bunch of damage by do the ability. So kind of funny. I thought it could be really cool. Sarinai by herself is pretty nice. I like the crit 7 that she's got going on her ranged attack. That's pretty cool. I tried to use Elthane, tried to use his net, but that kind of didn't work. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Crit 7, that's really nice.
Crit 7's good, yeah.
Those attacks.
Yeah. Normally it's like 3-6, right? On like a ranged wizard bolt. But 3-7 is just real good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, she's not too expensive. I mean, she is expensive, but...
Yeah, sure. So that movement 5 that she's paying for. She's got 20 wounds, which isn't bad. You're bringing it for hammer type, really. Like, you can use it to shut down big flying monsters and stuff like that. So it's kind of a test. I guess using it on the Arc Revenant would have been good, but you still have movement 10 anyway. So you can just move around things instead of having to physically fly there. I like Elthane. Elthane's not bad. 150 points. His stats are decent.
Thank you.